Hey, what is going on, you dead set legends? And welcome to the Ready Bang, the number one aftermath podcast in the world. I'm your host, the Aussie arm wrestler. And boy, oh boy, what a weekend of arm wrestling we had. Knuckles Up 3 was fantastic. It was just a fun event. Good to meet some new people, good to catch up with some people that I've seen before, and always good to catch up whenever there's an Australian on the show. I thought the event was fantastic. We'll go through the event. You let us know if you bought the pay-per-view. If you haven't, it is worth the $15, $16 or whatever it was to buy it. 8 matches. They tried something with a halftime show. 9 matches. You got 9 matches. So let's have a chat about it. It was fantastic. I only just got back into the country about 3.5 hours ago. So tried my best, had a crack, but you know what it's like. We roll on, right? As you can see in the poll, I've asked, what match did you think was match of the night? And of course, Roger is voting for himself. We will go through that. And all the other matches. Marco says, did Jason win? Well, there will be spoiler alerts, but I reckon you should just buy the pay-per-view anyway, because if everyone keeps buying the pay-per-view, then they can keep bringing the Aussie arm wrestler back to it. And then Andy spoiled it and said Mario won. Hey, already bang. Savage Hitters. Morning to you. 9:30 a.m. here. Because you're in Sydney, aren't you, mate? You're in Sydney. Red Catman Studios. What up? And then, of course, it was a lovely meeting you, Jennifer. We had some really good laughs over the weekend. Well, I did. So stop your bullying. No, I'm only joking. Only joking. Of course, hung out with my man, the Major Mason. And the Metal. Got to hang out with quite a few people. Met some new people that follow and support the show. Oh no, Andy, it's all right. The spoilers are out there, buddy. Ready, bang. You had to have been there. Why didn't we hang out? You would have been there. Surely. Why didn't we hang out? Talk to me. Why didn't we hang out? You would have been there for sure. You're my guy. Then the cat is in the house. What's happening, mate? Then, yo, everybody, ready, bang. I mean, there's a lot I could go through. First of all, they really love Knuckles Up. Their arm wrestling club's called the High Five. They really love treating their athletes to the ultimate. So whenever anyone turns up, you get a backpack and it is full of everything. First of all, the backpack is amazing. And they got me the greatest present. I ended up getting a backpack this time because I kicked and fussed about it because I needed a new backpack for travel. And I know how good that backpack is. And so from there, like all your food's taken care of, anything that you need. Like Mario and Baek needed access to a sauna 24 hours a day, and that was looked after. Any food, any drinks, you never paid for it unless you like buggered off and did a tour or something. They really looked after you to the point where they got me the best present, a little thing for my daughters to wear. Knuckles Up MC in training. Look at that. Brilliant stuff there when they showed me that. Like, I got a competitor's jersey as well. Oh, yeah, I got this shirt as well. The High Five, you know, they always look after me. And it's the 3rd time I've been there, and they're inviting me back for number 4 and or 5. But there's plenty to get through. It's not about me. It was about the athletes. It was a great thing. What are people saying in the chat? I caught up with Ivan. Ivan was there. It's always good to see him. And he says, great event. And there was no drama. It was just nice and relaxed and peaceful, and that's my kind of thing. King of the Table are great at that. It's no drama. You just turn up. Everyone enjoys themselves. It is brilliant. Oh, thank you, Aaron. Really, really appreciate it. Ivan reckons Roger and John and Wayne versus Mike. Matches of the night. My graphics are out of order. So where was the first match? Okay. So first match kicked off. Good way to kick off. You got Roger taking on the Mastodon, John Thompson, kicked off with a bang. This match, in my opinion, was just all about buckle side. If you had the buckle, you were winning. It was a good match. They were battling. Both had a crack. You could see whenever Roger got a pin on John, how much it meant to him. And, of course, John bouncing back. That is the first time I think I've been to an event live where John lost. It was certainly a shock to the system. But it was really good. It was a really good event. And, yeah, so Roger came in, and he started on the left side. So if your name was introduced first, or if you're on the left side of the poster, you got left side of the table if you're, looking at the screen. And, yeah, so it was a battle of the buckle side. Both men fought hard, and as Uncle John is in there. I wasn't sure because you're in Louisiana, and I've only just got home. So, John, if you want to come on, I will send you a link if you want to come on and have a chat. But I know you're busy with the guys at Louisiana State. That's why it's not a Maximum Bang Monday. But I want a rematch as well. That round 5, I want a rematch. Knuckles up 4. I'm with you, John. Do you want it Knuckles up 4? Yeah, because you're pulling left hand the week before. So we need a rematch. Do you want that rematch, Roger? Let me know. Yeah, they had a good technical back and forth as well, says Aaron. Yeah, while you're in here, if you can, hit that like button. Jason Merlot, the fine line, says, Aussie, glad that you got home safe. Thank you. Got home about 3.5 hours ago. You know how I enjoy the time at the meals. Great time with you always, and awesome drinking and chatting at the Korean barbecue. See you soon. Yeah, just do me a favor, Jason. Stop pulling Australians so I can cheer for you. Just stop pulling Australians. Done. Then we can be friends again. Alrighty, just some more comments. We'll get through the matches. Hey, Uncle John and Aussie. Great to meet Uncle John finally. That was another thing I liked, and it wasn't even to do with me. I loved people that watch Maximum Bang Monday, and they got to meet Uncle John and see us both there. So I was happy. I was happy for it as well. And always good to hang out with Megatron, and it was really good. So Mario made weight. I never saw him actually weigh in. Jason might know. I didn't see because he dropped 32 pounds. So, yeah, Roger's dodging us in the chat. He's dodging us. Evan, Aussie, you kicked some New Jersey ass. Great job as usual. All 3 of those matches in the poll were the damn match of the night. Mario quit bitching and started pulling like a maniac. What's happening, Roy Baker? Yeah, so, of course, personally, as a fan of Uncle John and, best friends with him, of course I was shattered. Of course I was shattered that that happened. Then what was the second match of the night? It was a bit of Mega Mike Wayne Withers action. This, for me personally, was the shock of the night. Absolutely. Mega Mike watched the show, and he was like, man, there's no way Wayne Withers beat me easily. He doesn't really talk like that. And I was just like, oh, Wayne's a big man, a great Southern man. So I was wicked hanging out with Mike and his family and hanging out with Wayne on the weekend, shooting the shit, having a laugh. And, yeah, I thought Wayne was just going to top roll real easy, destroy him. Where's my phone? I'm going to make sure Mrs. Aussie Arm Wrestler doesn't. Okay. Beauty. Yeah, so Mega Mike just held on to that thumb and did not let go. Just cranked it, yanked it. Just sometime, just hold on. It was unbelievable. And Mega just did it. And then in the end, didn't let go. And then round 4, took him in the straps as well and took him there. So they went 3 in a row. Mega Mike wins, gets his payday, and then they had a bit of a play around for the 4th round, and Mega Mike was too much. I shall start mentioning every time that if Mike doesn't want to lose, because as soon as Mega Mike loses, he loses his title as Mega. He'll be known to me as Mediocre Mike. No, we had a great laugh about that over the weekend. He took it like a champ, and a champ that he is. All right, a couple of quick things in there. Okay, everyone's saying g'day to each other. Wayne came in about 325, 326. Jennifer's all over it, 325, 326. Yes. Great analogy. What up, Rick Chains? Next match on the card was this match. Danielle and Nadia. Hey, what up, Queenslander? If you all can hit the like button while we're hanging and banging in here, guys. Got some more guests coming on the show later on the week. It's going to be some busy times. So, Danielle comes from a strong woman background. It was great having a chat with her. Comes from a strong woman background. And it was just Nadia's class. Like, Danielle's been in it since, she was telling me, like February, March 2020. Like, as soon as the lockdown starts, when Danielle got into there. Great personality, great for the sport. She'll keep going. I think she's pulling this weekend in the Beast Mode Women's 154 class, I believe. But Nadia, I think has more arm wrestling experience than Danielle was. How old Danielle is. I can't remember how old Danielle is, but Nadia's been pulling for like 26 years. She is a legit badass and just showed it on the table, just waiting for the hook and power. So I hope at Knuckles Up 4, because Elizabeth Mychek won her match, she can take on Nadia because she won her match. Danielle is 32. Okay. So when Danielle was in primary school, thank you very much, Jason. Well, you guys say Danielle, and we say Danielle, and you guys say Danielle. So both fantastic, but Nadia was just showing just how much she can really go. Just dived into the hook. She was an absolute rock star about it all. Absolute rock star. Went in, went bang. And one thing I did like about Nadia, she's not much of a talker. She didn't want a nickname and things like that. So I just said, just give me 1 to 2 really long-winded answers, some good answers at the press conference, and I'll leave you alone. She nailed it. I was impressed with Nadia since I know how strong Danielle is. Nadia, strong. Yeah, she loves arm wrestling. It was really cool. And then, it might shock some of you guys, but for me, this was match of the night. Toshiyuki Shishido and the Korean powerhouse Hyun Min. Koreans walk around. They're probably like the kings of pumpkin training. Every Korean arm wrestler I meet has one giant right arm. And this for me had to be, it was match of the night for me. It was match of the night for me. I think of the and there's one reason why another one didn't, and I'll explain a little bit later why a certain match wasn't match of the night. And there was one little blip. So I gave it to these two badasses. And they just went back and forth. And that's what you want in arm wrestling. And there was a lot on the line for this one. Not only was it a match against Mate Warangi Hiramoris at Knuckles Up 4, but when you're number one in your country, Shishido number one in Japan, and Hyun Min number one in Korea, there's pride, there's so much on the line when you are number one in your country about representing and knowing that a whole nation is getting behind you. Real good match, but now, as much as I like Shishido, I got to go against him at the next Knuckles Up when we're there because my boy Mate Warangi is in there. So it was really good. Shishido is deceptively big. He almost came in at 300 pounds. And you see the genuine shock when we're at he's like 6'3", but he was ridiculous. And Hyun Min was very, very exciting pull-up. So I rated this match ridiculously. I rated this match so good. Yeah, so good. So Knuckles Up nailed it with this one. So the best way, I don't know if they've released the pre-match interview I did or the pre-event interview I did on the Knuckles Up channel, but the one thing I said that this was different. This card was different. And sometimes we want to watch matches because of rankings and things like this. But this one is about there were stories behind it. So like the first match was about, Uncle John and, what he brings to the table. The second match was Mega Mike and Wayne Withers, two super heavyweights that get frustrated that their name doesn't get mentioned in North America. So them two were showing, who the big guys is. Whenever there's a women's match on a pay-per-view, they just put added pressure. Nadia just wanting to show everyone she's a ledge. And then this match here with the Battles of the Nations. For those that bought the pay-per-view, if you're watching now, you're watching later on, did you watch the halftime report? And if so, what did you think of it? What did you think of the halftime report as Sylvester's just sneaks in, sits down? Yeah, a couple of matches were super close to this one as well. Same here. Yeah, Mega was crazy strong. He really was. So what did you think of the so Uncle John's training in Louisiana, and I wasn't sure if I was going to get home in time from the airport. So this is just a little bit of a review. So it's not a Maximum Bang, but we will be smashing out Maximum Bang next week. But I just wanted to jump on because while you guys are in here, I'm very tempted. It's a catch-22. I may be very tempted that Maximum Bang Monday be my only live show of the week. So I've got some athletes teed up for some future interviews and that. And I'm very tempted to just have I'm going to see how it goes. And if it doesn't receive well, then I'll go back to live interviews. It's all about changing the game because I've been watching a lot of podcasts and they go for 2 hours and what on other channels and interviews, 90 minutes. And that's a long time. And a lot of it's just shit filler. And I am the worst at that. It's just banging on for no reason at all. Now, depending on the athlete, later on in the week, I've got Paul Lynn and Lachlan Adair. nothing set in stone yet, but I just want like a big mega show. So like I did the whole like, let's treat it like a radio station. And for like 6-7 months straight, I did a show every single day. And it was like tune in to the arm wrestling hour with Aussie Arm Wrestler. Yeah, I'd have guests on. I'd talk about what was coming up. But now it's like, okay, let's try and change the game again. Because as soon as someone starts an arm wrestling channel, they do a live show. And it's like, okay, well, let's see if I can change the game again. Did it with live commentary. Uncle John and I did it with having comments on the screen and things like that. You see other channels using our programs. And you know, so it's like, all right. Because I always want improvements for the channel. I always want improvements. And especially after this weekend, just how chilled and relaxed it was. Oh, man. And just how well you get treated. And thank you for those people that turned up and asked for my side. That was really cool. I've got a second job as a Walmart greeter. I'd kick ass at that, to be fair. I would kick ass at that. You're going to force us to look forward to Monday. What better day of the week to do it? What better way of the week? Besides the glitches, halftime was pretty good. It's something new. Kind of wish this was in the beginning, but I understand why for the sake of a break. Okay, so you think that should be like a pre-game show, Evan? So like when I'm at King of the Table and I do a pre-show of all the athletes, you reckon it'd be pretty cool if I did a pre-show with some people who are getting ready to watch the pay-per-view? That could work. Okay, so in the first match out of the break, was it Tom and Baek or BJ and Minda? I think it was Tom and Baek. Now, this one could have been match of the night as well. Tom Holland is easily top 5 exciting pullers in the world. He never backs away, always puts on a battle. I thought he was going to win. Baek got his first win. So now he gets Gashevsky after this, which he's had some endurance battle with Gashevsky in the past. So I'm excited for that. So it is going to be great. But Tom Holland was a bad dude. This was a great match. The way they just stuck in the middle, had a crack, and just dug deep, both wanting it. And we even got a bit of trash talk from Baek. He was in the middle with Tom and gave him a bit. So that was pretty cool to see. That was very cool. That was very cool. Not as cool as my little girl's Knuckles Up MC and training shirt. I'll show that off again. I'll show that off because it's awesome. Tom Holland's got all my respect. Aussie, will you come back to Knuckles Up 4? Yes. Yep. See you in September. Unless something major changes, I'm there. They basically told me as long as I want to come back, they will keep hiring me for as long as I want to keep back, they'll keep hiring me. So I'm really happy with that. But yeah, this match was killer. How will Baek go against Gashevsky? Man, that'll be very, very hard. Very hard. I don't know how it goes. I don't know. The good thing is they've got 3 matches booked. 3 matches booked for Knuckles Up 4 already. And they'll drop in some hints of what they've got for Knuckles Up 4. And I was like, oh, wow. Beautiful. It is adorable. Thanks, Jen. It is very... Can I call you Jen? I'm calling you Jen. You bullied me all weekend. I'm calling you Jen. Okay? What up, Jason? Oh, thank you very much, Evan. It's Gary from Luigi's Barbershop. He comes and he gives out free haircuts. And he makes me look $1,000,000. He salvages what's left of this and he makes it look a bit million. Cheers, mate. I try my best. I just love it. I just love being up there. It is so cool. Okay, so let's go to BJ and Minda. So BJ and Minda, for me, it was a tough ask for BJ. I think people just sleep on Minda, on how good he actually is in the super heavyweight division. Like, he can destroy a lot of people. And I just think he needs... if I were booking this event, I probably would have had BJ versus Murtalar and Minda against Camille. Maybe that could be the next Knuckles Up 4 main event. Maybe it's Camille and Minda. That'd be a tough match. That'd be a very tough match, but only time will tell. So, yeah, I really like BJ Fakakis. Hope he just keeps rolling on because he won at the first Knuckles Up, and then hopefully he keeps that train going. He is a genuine good dude. Got to hang out with him a bit. I mean, everyone there was fantastic. I can't fault anyone. There wasn't even... I had my traditional drive with Dung. Dung, if you're in the chat, we had our traditional drive. Takes me to the shop every time. We hang out for a little bit. He's very busy, so we didn't get to hang out as much as usual, but that's okay. As long as I get to see Dung, I'm happy. Yeah, but it's not like I turned up and I was like, I'm going to hang out with this guy. Oh, this person's going to be there. I was just like, I need more time. I need more time to spend with everyone because... And it was interesting that, like, I want to hang out with every single person, whether they follow the channel, a new athlete that I've met, or someone that just turned up to enjoy arm wrestling. No, we didn't. No, we didn't. Oh, is this my man? Is this my man? Oh, if this is my man, he's one of the best dudes at Knuckles Up. Please tell me it's you. Please. If it is, he was hilarious. He was hilarious. It is Lee. So Lee was he helped do the translation for the Korean athletes. Great sense of humor, and like everyone would just be hanging about. And the poor guy, of course, because he's there translating, so everyone's like, "Oh, can you take a picture?" And then he just goes full Korean mode. He just speaks amazing English and things like that. Then I'll just hear in the background, "Oh yeah, I can take a picture. As soon as he gets the phone, he's like, $5, $5. $5 picture, $10 picture." And he was grass. Always look forward. Even if they don't book anyone, I hope you turn up to every Knuckles Up. Okay. I'm missing some stuff. Just quickly before we continue about this match. Will King of the Table bring Jerry into the mix? I'm not sure if he signed a contract or not. Was it Mindo came out to Miley Cyrus? Me and my brother lost the bet. I believe he lost the bet. No, his nickname's the Wrecking Ball. And if you get to know Minda Megatron, his nickname is the Wrecking Ball. So that's why he comes out to that song. I came in like a wrecking ball. No, we didn't get to. Just too busy having fun. What up, Chris? I would love it if arm wrestlers would come to my place. That's the ultimate dream, to just do podcasts. You know, you see all those mega guys do their podcasts, but my last flight from Dallas to Melbourne was 17 and a half hours. I had to do 2 flights before then. I think people in a hurry, and I can't afford it, but I get it. So, yeah, getting Minda a quality opponent is going to be very hard. He's really knocking on that door in your top 20 in the world at the super heavyweight. So, anytime you get to hang out with Minda, it's a good time. So, he's sick. He is awesome to watch as an athlete. Speaking of awesome, got to hang out with the Metal again. Goes, behold for the Metal is nice quarters. How about Knuckles 3? They get better each time. Great hanging and banging with you, Uncle John. Until next time, ready, head bang. Yes, I will be at the next one. And please, everyone, message saying we want a rematch between Roger and Uncle John at the next, at Knuckles Up 4. Let's get it. It was sick, and I rated this one. Then we had the semi-main event. The semi-main event. Oh, I can throw that in the bin. Not them. Okay. Where did it go? Yeah, the boys. Jason Merlot and Mario Tambakis. So, for context, the thumbnail that I've done for this video is Mario Tambakis pointing to me in the commentary booth. He said he was going to do it. He was like, "Ma, no one supports me more than you do. If I get a pin on Jason on round 1, I'm going to turn, I'm going to point to you, and you better fucking lose your shit." And that's what I did. Because Jason, it was the perfect recipe for Mario and I. Because Jason was the local guy, and the crowd got behind him. When, Jason took Mario's hand and just... So then Mario used that side pressure and got it. It just kind of took all the air out, and Mario turns and points to me. So I lost it. This match was going to be match of the night, except for that review. It went too long. This match was banging. It was a great match. It was a great match. I'll put it there I'll try and keep track all year of matches of the year. And this was up there. This was up there for sure. But because of that review took so long, fun fact, I went to the toilet during the review and people were talking to me in the toilet, but my microphone was still live. And I'm there covering my microphone. I'm taking the world's longest piss. And I'm like, and it happened a few times. It was hilarious. Yes, so Jason's in there and he goes, "I'm glad our match did not disappoint. I had so many people enjoyed it." Absolutely. And for me, this is becoming something important. It is becoming important in arm wrestling to be an exciting puller. You know what I mean? You go back and watch that match and you're booking both guys. It's very important. Like I was saying before, when a grappler joins UFC and he just holds them, gets the takedown points and wins, you don't care. You just want two people to bang, throw hands in the middle of the octagon, and you get booked. That's what this match was all about. I honestly didn't think Mario was going to come at him like that. That was pretty damn epic. Yes, those elbow fouls. You were starting to annoy me, Mario. You don't annoy me much. It was annoying. I think because I was I was just pumped because, seeing you on the big stage, Mario, where more than anyone, I believe that's where you deserve. You're on the big stage, and it was awesome. You were awesome. You were awesome. So Mario and Jason, that was a great match. Good work on the weight cut, Mario. Thank you for pointing to me. We were losing it. But shout out to Jason. Jason was killer. Yeah, the review went too long. Everyone's laughing about the the piss in the toilet. No one likes to see a 2-second show. Correct. We don't want to see a 6-hour show either. But yes, absolutely. When the guys battle in the middle of the table and go to town, that's what we want to see. It is brilliant. It'd be great if we heard the Super Mario sound effects every time. I remember the first Mario match I ever commentated on Instagram, and I put the coin noises every time he made a hit, like ding, ding. Yeah, it was brilliant. I think no one likes to see a 2-second show on everything, to be honest, even in the bedroom. Okay. So this was 100% worthy of the semi-main event. 100%. It was brilliant. So keen to see. Well, we know what Mario's got the most ridiculous next opponent. It's almost like he was punished for winning, for beating the Knuckles Up hometown hero. It's like, oh, okay. You want to beat Jason? Wicked. We'll give you Plamen Dimitrov. Wow. Unbelievable. So that'll be a big task for Mario. I assume Jason will be at the next Knuckles Up. Who would we give him? James Wall? Jason versus James? Let me have a look. So if I go pounds to kilos, so what's 215? 97.5. Well, James is under that anyway. Jason, you and James Wall, is that a match? Is that a good match? Yeah, you're pissing me off with the elbow fouls. I was in the commentary booth. I'm just like, Mario, just give up your hand. Just give up your hand and go side. Just go for it. Just keep that elbow on the table. Because Jason had it really good. Yeah, I loved it. Was very a lot of people loved how technical the match was. Yeah, I thought it was great. Artem Taranenko and Jason, maybe. We've got a bit of Coach Ray action. Artem doesn't want it, says Jason. There you go. Well, you guys talk about that. We'll just bang on about the main event because I'm only going to go for about another 5 or so minutes. And I'll get to your questions, comments in a moment. But yeah, Camille, shout out to Camille though, because Camille tried a different setup round 1. Usually when people have a 2-0 lead, then they try to hook or top roll. Camille tried it in the first go. Myrtala is a giant from Azerbaijan. I could never. I was too scared to introduce him from his country. I kept stuffing it up in the commentary, so I was just like, yeah. Jason and Mario should grudge match either would make for a wicked comeback. Or what? Jason and Mario should grudge match it either would make for a wicked comeback. Yeah. Or Jason and Tom Holland. That was a great match. How many times did we change grip and styles per slip and restart? Oh, it was annoying. No, it wasn't annoying. It was very technical. It was very technical. All righty. What else have we got? Carl Becker. I got to meet Carl. That was sick. He's an Australian living in New York, so I was sick to meet Carl. It was really sick. I was very happy with that. Jason and Brent Rackers. That'd be a tough match. But yeah, Camille's press, world level. We saw it. Once he got to the strap, world level against Aslanov. It was unbelievable. Camille will always be back. So, yeah. I'd be interested to see who they get Camille for Knuckles Up 4. Who would they get him for Knuckles Up 4? Drop some suggestions on who Camille should come back for Knuckles Up 4. Bojidar. What about Bojidar? He'd be great. He's 85 kilos. I think he's 85 kilos. So Jason and him might have to meet in the middle somewhere because Jason's like a 90. Paisalayev. Yeah, that's a good one, my man. That's a good one. He's had a left-hand match with Dimitrov. Yeah. Yeah, it's hard because, I don't know if he's under contract. So while you guys are thinking that, some really good things at Knuckles Up. When their production was going, their production was on point. It looked great. Some things they could quickly fix up. You got to start on time. These are things that I've told them, guys. It's nothing out of the blue. Start on time. Just a little glitches with the instant replay and the graphics. You fix those up. It's only their third show. And they're very open to suggestions and feedbacks. Now, they might not change them all. So, like, at times it was a bit too purple. And we're like, oh, okay. So then they made sure during the match it was bright white. And then they did their little purple. They reduced the smoke a bit. It was, it was brilliant. So I'm saying, now is this, you're the other bully as well. I keep ignoring you, Melissa. I keep saying in comments, but is this Mel the other bully as well? I can't. I think it is. Let me know because you were cool as well to hang out with. It is. Awesome. Very cool to hang out. Yeah, brilliant. All right, now we're talking. Camille Corey West. Yes. Yes, you are my bully. No, it was good fun. This is a little inside joke there. So people are saying Cataract. I don't know if that happened due to contracts. I can't remember if Jerry's under contract. I know of a lot that is. Yeah, Myrtlear will get booked. That is for sure. So matchmaking was brilliant because there was a lot of battles, a lot of almost like shocks. So that was really good. They're trying to make people into stars because like Kamil Jablonski launched his career at Knuckles Up and he's becoming like the main event, like Knuckles Up, who can beat Camille? And then you're getting exciting matches, the Merlots, the Tambakis, the Tom Hollands. You're getting exciting matches there. You're getting matches that mean something with number one from each country, Japan, Korea. And now you're going to have Japan, New Zealand, and Knuckles Up 4. So they're getting some storytelling right, and they're doing some future planning with their matches. So a lot of the things they are getting right, for sure. Trying something different with the halftime show. If you go on Ryan Bowen's Instagram, I sent him a photo of like what it looked like from where we were. So they were on like the big screen. So, yeah, you get those little things. Like, I thought that was pretty good, and it didn't go for too long. It was a quick chat. All right, boom, boom, boom. So it's a catch-22 because I'm like, do you keep the same crew because the crew was pretty cool, or do you just rotate and give some other people a go? It's I'm not too sure. So it's not my decision to make, but I'll definitely have a think about it. Hey, Timmy, how you going, mate? Hey, Sebastian, how are you, buddy? Great event in my opinion. Loved it. No, it was all really good. It was all really good. If you're watching this a bit later, drop in the comments, what did you love about Knuckles Up? And let me know what improvements they need to make, because these guys really want to become the number one in North America. They want to be the best promotion. In my opinion, they are at the moment, because we're not sure what's happening with Monster Factory. And that's no disrespect to Michael Todd. He's focusing on himself, and rightly so. So can't wait to see him, because my ticket has been bought for King of the Table. So I will be off to King of the Table in 2 weeks. I will arrive like a few hours before the press conference. Usually I get there early. I can't this time because of Zadie's birthday, which I'm so excited for. She turns 2, everyone. 2. Do you believe it? I don't believe it. It was unbelievable that she's turning 2. So, yeah. So I fly out the next morning and get there, a few hours before the King of the Table press conference. Lachlan and Paul Lynn will be on the show. I'll decide in the next 12 hours if it'll be live or I just release it as a block. Get in the comments. Do you want it live or do you want it as like just a short half hour bang, bang, bang? Let me know. I will try it. But thank you all for supporting me. Thank you all that were asking for my side of the story. Thank you all for just being the deadest of the settest of the legends. It was so awesome. Knuckles Up, 10 out of 10 event. I had so much fun there. I had fun meeting new people, whether they were athletes or family members of athletes, or meeting new people that have been supporting the show all the time. I absolutely love that. Always love catching up with regulars that always come, as you see Major Mason, The Metal, Megatron in the chat. They've come every time. Ryan Grondon from the 98%, the boys at Kraken's Arm Wrestling. So it's always amazing. The event's always cool. Chris, Will, Francis always do a fantastic job. I love the way they treat their athletes. So I'm very proud to be a part of this event, and the fact that they want to keep bringing me back to this event was amazing. And thank you all when I do come to these events, trusting me to introduce me to your family, whether it's wives, girlfriends, or your kids. I'm very honored that you feel it is necessary to introduce me to your family. I take that very, very dearly because I'm a family man. I love my family, including my wife, my girls, and my dog, which I'm so excited. I was smooching Mrs. Aussie Arm Wrestler's face like there was no tomorrow when I got home, and I heard she's just got home from taking the girls for ballet. So I'm going to say goodbye and hang out with her. I will see you guys very, very soon, whether it's making videos or whether it's live or recorded podcast. You guys are the best. I cannot thank you enough, and I never will thank you enough. I will thank you until the day I make my retirement video. I'm out of here. You guys are Dead Set Legends.